Hi, my name is Marino, and today's video it's gonna be about my evidence one, and it's about my hobbies of the Motor Effective Presentations workshop. Well, the assignment. So let me share my screen. Here is, and this is my hobby: downhill longboarding, or just downhill in a skate, because you're not going to do downhill in a normal skate, and you will see why and how and what and everything you want in this presentation. So what is downhill in a longboard? Well, it's the most dangerous variant of skateboarding or longboarding, because you can also use a cruising board or a specified longboard for downhill, or just a longboard. Why is the most dangerous variant of skateboarding? Because you can reach a speed or velocity of 60 miles per hour to 80 miles per hour in average. This is an incredible amount of velocity. It's like 110 kilometers per hour and 140 kilometers per hour, 150. It's very high speed, and as you can see in the screen, you are not protected. Well, you're protected very well, but you could be more protected like in a car. Then the boards. Downhill boards are between the 33 to 40 inches with a concave in a different parents for more stability and comfort. Why do you need this concave? Because, well, no, it's because I have my longboard right here and I want to show you, but in this image you can see very well. This concave pattern, it's used to put your feet on them and feel more deep in your longboard, to feel more the corners and be more deep in all this business. I don't know how to describe this feeling, but it's for clinging to the pavement, like put yourself in that in that deep corner. I don't know how to say it in English and in Spanish. I don't know, but it's a very, very exciting feeling. Then you will need wheels. These wheels are about 60 to 80 millimeters, and if the wheel is bigger, you will go faster. But if the wheel is smaller, you will go accelerating faster, but your high top speed will be less than using a 80 millimeter uh, wheel. Then here is a very important point about the difference between a board of downhill and a skateboard for skate parks, is that the wheels are very soft. You will use a wheel of 78A to 87A, and if you overpass this 87A, your wheels will be very, very hard, and you will go faster, but you will not have this gripness to be very control and grippy with the pavement. The disadvantage of these wheels, well, everything has a disadvantage, but a very big disadvantage is that you will crack your wheels. If they are very, very soft, they will act like an eraser, and you can just crack them as a masapan, masa bread for the friends. But you are going to be more comfy and grippy to the pavement. Then these are the parts of longboard for downhill. Here, this is my favorite wheel. I don't have it because it's very expensive, and I'm thinking to buy one. And it's of the uh, orangutan. Yes, orangutan. It's the 80 millimeter, I think, and it's 78A or 82A. I don't remember pretty well, but it's one of the best, literally, in all the world, I think. And also you can use these pins for a electric skateboard. You can use a motor and attach this wheel to that, and you will have a electric board. That is a pretty cool thing that this wheels have. A little disadvantage is that they are very expensive. They are like 1,800 pesos, I think. Then we have the bearings. Well, the bearings is the thing, is the mechanic part of a board that makes this rotatory movement to generate this amount of speed. Well, these are one of the best, is the Rush, and it's AVIC 9. As you can see, well, it's, you will need to rotate your head to see that. But AVIC 9 means it's the maximum of quality in precision when the fabric or the producer makes these bearings. What does this mean? Is that, well, a bearing has a little spheres inside of this plastic rubber that is red, and these little spheres are used to generate this movement. So if the spheres are more spheric, you will be faster, and you will not have this like lag in the acceleration or in the deceleration. It's a very difficult feeling to transmit because you only can feel it with your feet, and you don't need an AVIC 9 to do downhill. Even a AVIC 3 can be faster than an AVIC 7. It's only about the quality, and very important, the grace. That is very, very important. You need to use a specific grace for these bearings. Then we have the trucks. Well, the trucks are the mechanism, let me show you, of a longboard for doing this movement to turn left or right. And it's made of aluminum, titanium, fiber carbon. You can use any material, and even it's lighter, better, because well, these things, if they are made of pure iron, you will be very heavy and you will not go faster as you can. So these are made of aluminum, and these, I think that they are two. I don't remember pretty well. And then you have this little rubber. Well, you can see it. It's a white rubber. This rubber is the one who made you do the movement with a resistant to don't go like juggling, Then this is a normal skateboard. I think that very much of the people that are watching this will know that what is a skateboard, a regular skateboard. But you have all the same components, but the concave is pretty normal, and you have your nose and your tail that it's made for doing your tricks and be doing tricks. Then the wheels are 50A or 40, no, 100 and plus A are the hardness of the wheels. Yes, because you want it to be, well, when you are using a normal skateboard, you are in concrete, and it's very a pretty good pavement. I think it's like very soft. You yeah, yep, with no imperfections. It's perfect. And the millimeters of the wheel, I think this is 48 millimeters, maybe 50. Yes, 48 or maybe 40, 44. I don't see pretty well, but yes, you will use a more smaller, well, you will use a smaller wheel. Then the risks. Well, the main risk is the high speed in a place with a minuscule fail. You can die. Sounds perfect for me. It's true. I like the danger. As you can see in this picture, this person was using a regular skateboard, and he only put elevators in his skateboard. Elevators are something that you put between your truck and your longboard, and well, your board in this case, and this makes that you can put a bigger wheel to don't do wheel bite. It's like, well, I think you know what is wheel bite. It's when you are touching your wheel with your board, and this makes you go in a very dangerous situation because you can fall because you are decelerating in a very fast moment. Then you have protection, but you can have several injuries. As you can see, you could damage your back and your ass, save your ass always. Then a car can get into your way. This is very common in skateboarding. You can die, or you can have very serious injuries if a car gets into your way. Then you have a tiny margin of error because you are going in fast velocity at a high speed. Any movement is very drastic. You will feel, if you do like a little movement, you will feel it as you do a big movement, and this is pretty dangerous if you are a beginner. I recommend to go to a little downhills, like, you know, and practice. Then protections for downhill. It's the helmet, gloves with pads for sliding and prevent damage in your hands. Then knee pads and elbow pads. I think that all of us know the knee pads and elbow pads, but I will tell you a little bit more about helmets and gloves with pads. Well, the best option to use a helmet, it's a complete helmet, as you can see, for protecting your back of your head and always your front head. And if they're made of fiber carbon or fiberglass, better, because it's going to be lighter and resistant. Then we have these kind of helmets that are made for being more aerodynamic, and this is for more advanced people that they are very deep in this sport. The elbow and knee pads, well, everyone's know how it's gonna be used and everything. Then we have the gloves with pads. These pads are made of polymer, or you can use iron or aluminum, and these pads are connected with your glove with a velcro, and you can use it for sliding or power sliding. And what is that? Well, it's to decrease your velocity. It's to be more slower, or to take the curves, the corners more faster, but in a safety way. Well, it's not safety to do a power slide because a tiny error can cost your life. Well, this is my longboards. I already broke one, but today, Friday, my new longboard came in. I already use it. It's pretty cool. It's Santa Cruz. I think that my longboard has fiberglass. I don't remember pretty well, but as you can see, well, my actual longboard has a 60 millimeter wheels. The truck is made of aluminum. If I really remember, yes, it's aluminum, and the tree that is made of is of arce canadiense. Yeah, Canadian arse, I think. And my longboard of above, no, beside, it's also made of iron. It's not aluminum. I do some attachments to to save a little bit more my longboard. I cut the wood, and I enjoy it. It was bigger than that. It was like 40 inches. I think my actual longboard is 36 36 inches. Yes, and this one was 44. Yep. But my actual longboard is more high quality, and I am very happy about that. Thank you very much. This was my presentation, and I hope you learn a lot.